Hey guys, Crew Blind, we're back. I'm Rick.
Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
We are back with Naruto Shippuden. Lady Chiyo will not be back.
Nope. But she will be remembered.
But one decision can be worth a lifetime.
Although, it could be like a Naruto in-game final fight and everyone who's sacrificed themselves along the way, like their spirits joined together.
The Avatar spirit going all the way back.
Skip a bunch of shit and get to that. That
Yeah.
sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, but no one's died.
Who cares about this bridge?
We've only lost like
Lots
two
of people have died.
There's death all over the place.
Third Hokage.
I bet you can. I bet
First
if you
Hokage.
named everyone who's died in this
Second
so far that
Hokage.
we've met, you can't. Those don't count.
Fourth Hokage.
Those don't count. Those don't count.
Yep, people die every day, Aaron. All over the world.
The White Wolf.
You fool.
You don't even know who they were, what their name was. It was
all
Fang.
the Uchihas.
It was Fang, the White Fang, not Wolf. The Hootie.
The
No blowfish.
why can't I say it?
Sorcery.
Uchihas. All the Uchihas.
The Uchiha
Uchiha.
The
clans.
Uchiha clan.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Sorcery.
we don't know any of them, Rick. I would not care as much if just a bunch of random dead people
Excuse
showed
me,
up
I knew
that I don't know.
a sweeping ant, okay, concerned. What a dense episode of Naruto.
It was.
There was so much that happened.
Yeah.
Bam, the guy we thought was dead isn't. Bam, we got Tobi.
Yeah.
Which
Bam.
I'm not like necessarily surprised he's not, because like one of our main things, like I felt like he just kind of
Yeah.
like they won easily.
Yeah.
So
I'm fine with
at
it.
the very least,
I agree,
I'm
but I
glad.
made peace with it already.
At the very least,
Although,
I'm
yeah,
glad he's not dead. I guess.
Yeah, like
sure.
exploding clone makes sense with his power set.
Yeah.
After died sorcery, like in how much richness his backstory had, and it was a disappointment that we didn't get that for him too.
Yeah.
I wonder, maybe he just wasn't looking, but like, how did he hide from Byakugan?
Neji, you mean?
Well,
I think it was distracted
because
by a giant explosion.
Well, I know,
I
but
think
like
they were trying to get away from the explosion.
afterwards, I would be like,
Well, there wouldn't be any chakra after the explosion if he blew himself up, right?
he still has to leave, right?
Yeah, but he tunneled at a great
Bakugan
speed.
can only see you if you have arms.
You tunnel without arms?
I mean, he chewed through a bird.
He did.
He got a guy in a leg lock with no arms.
He took a bite
Take a
of a
swim.
bird made of clay. I'm not gonna be as impressed
Fucking-
as he chewed through a bird.
He chewed through a bird.
No,
I
he-
chew through birds all the time.
Ozzy Osbourne does. That was a bat.
That was a bat.
Fuck.
But I don't know. I mean, once he exploded and there was nothing there, Neji might not have been like, you know. And also, Guy Sensei wasn't like, Neji, how's things going? Let me look, because he did that a lot. He also might have been tired and be like, plus there was a distraction with Gaara immediately after. And they were focused on
Yeah.
that. So I don't know.
Maybe summoning a vacuum messes with your vision too. I don't know.
That's Kakashi.
Yeah. Well, I just meant like having that around you maybe like fucks with your vision.
So are the rings just symbolically important? Or are they, like, the jutsu that they're trying to do important?
We've had a lot of close-ups of them.
Like,
I think they're important based on the statue thingy,
Okay.
and thus because of the partnership of the Akatsuki and everything. I think they like to be a member. You have to be wearing one of those.
Yeah, there's a fixed number.
I think that's
right
what it
because
is.
Tobi wants to join, but
Yeah.
he ain't joining.
Yeah, because he
I
was like,
need to
"Ooh,
fix
maybe
this
I
first."
can be an Akatsuki now that there's an opening."
I think they have those rings. That is your clue to, that they're part of the group.
Sure.
Maybe it's a
And
good
I
way.
think they only made 10.
Yeah, because there was 10 fingers.
But it's
Yeah,
not like an alchemist watch, where, like,
No.
it also does this
Yeah.
thing.
I don't think so.
No,
It might just
I
be
don't
a
think
good,
it.
a good system of like making sure that you're not doubling up on Akatsuki. Like you need to go get the ring. If you have the ring, you're confirming if he's dead or not.
Maybe.
Because it, you know.
I think it's also the
That.
link between the statue that is imprisoning the Jinchuriki and the source of their power, maybe. Like, I think it's like they can all use the power. It's like they're storing it in a bank. And then they can make
with
drawings
interest.
with the ring.
I think it's like, here, you're part of the Akatsuki. Here's your ring. If you can't protect and hold on this ring, you don't deserve to be an Akatsuki.
So it's a hunter's license.
Kind of.
Yeah, but they're still hunters even if they don't possess their license.
No, they no longer get the. They don't. They need the hunter's license in order to be a hunter. It was very important that
Go.
I was gonna say Deku. Gon It was a very big deal. He had gotten rid of it, and then that he got it back.
Yeah.
You can smile.
So I think it's kind of like that. Like, this is yours, you have to take care of it and protect it. And if you lose it, or if someone comes and kills you and takes it, or maybe something like that.
I'm leaning towards there's something else, but
There could be.
maybe not.
But I think still, like, obviously Tobi did not earn this ring. He didn't kill Sasori.
Yeah.
So him picking it up does not mean he deserves the ring.
Sure.
You know? That's why he's like,
It's not a Green Lantern.
Does that mean that they're gonna sneak up to Sakura, and offer her a position because she killed him?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's necessarily if you kill one, you get to become one. But I think, like, that's one way maybe you could become an Akatsuki.
Yeah, because, like, you got to make an opening somehow, right?
Yeah. But I don't think, like, the enemies of the Akatsuki just then get an invitation.
But Orochimaru just either left or was kicked out. Like, he's not dead.
I think he left.
Yeah.
But he might still have the ring. Because, I mean, one of the fingers were empty, right? Or two of the fingers were empty? How many of the fingers were empty? Do you remember, Calvin? You were talking about the 10 fingers. I know at least one was, for sure. But then we had, like, 2 real people, and then a bunch of
Yeah, there was a bunch of
fake people.
the prismatic
Ninja
hologram.
But I can't
thingies.
remember if there was 2 of the
I think
fingers
there
or
was
one of the
either
fingers
one or
empty.
2. Yeah, for sure one.
I know one for sure, which I
we
think it
thought
was Orochimaru.
Which we thought might have been Orochimaru.
So they
to
might
make
not have
sense.
replaced it. He might have kept it.
Sure, like maybe he's not in, like in their plans or whatever. Like he's not a part of their plans, but he's still technically a member. He's just hasn't paid his dues, kind of thing.
Maybe, yeah.
Tobi.
Yeah.
That's his face, or that's a mask.
I mean, it's a mask.
It looks like a mask over top of like what would be like a balaclava or something like
Well,
that.
what about Zetsu?
How's he see out of it?
I think Zetsu is the more confusing one.
I think it's part of his body.
I know how he sees.
What are you talking about?
Looks through the thing.
You talking about his head strap pinch
Yeah.
thing?
I
It's
think
part of his body.
they're
So he just
Shoulders.
is that.
That is him, yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, I don't think Tobi is much of a stretch then.
No, Tobi's a mask.
I can see Zetsu's eyes. How does Tobi see?
Through what you called a sphincter.
It's like over here.
Daredevil
No,
can
it's-
fight
it's-
without
it's
eyes.
It's over
Here.
here by one eye.
Yeah.
I thought it was lower.
No.
And that's one.
Eric,
What, there are mirrors in that mask that you can look out
Kakashi
there?
constantly watches stuff with one eye.
It's true.
He's at his
Yeah,
mask.
it's like eye level.
Yeah, it's just his eye.
It's just his left eye.
That's the eye he looks through.
I would say it's a mask.
Yeah, it's a mask, I think. I mean, you get there's hair all around it, but I think it's a mask. I don't think it's his face.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming away from the skin here, and this is like a hood thing that
Wraps around.
I like the rest of his
Yeah.
outfit, actually. I like the colors. It's cool.
No, yeah, I like these. They look like
This is dope.
vertebrae.
Yeah, his
Armor.
arm. I wonder if that's like a puppet arm. Or
I don't.
That's just armor.
It's just
I think it's
armor?
just armor.
It's armor.
I know this is Naruto. By the end of the Tobi's character arc, we're like, I love that mask. But
See, it's the same thing on this thing, but it's over top of the fabric that is his like robes.
Who is Sai though? That's another thing.
Sai.
Yeah, I don't know what. That seemed like another village that
Yep.
is infiltrating Team Kakashi.
yep.
But how is he making sure that one he will be on Team Kakashi,
Yeah.
like from another village, and then like what village are they from? What's his real name, and why is he doing it?
And
I think
why
it's gonna be-
does he have to practice human emotions?
Sure.
Like, is he in disguise and he has to?
Was he created in a lab? Is he a robot?
I think he's going to be in disguise. He's going to be impersonating a ninja of the leaf that is returning from a long mission that this village either captured or he hasn't returned from his mission yet or something like that.
It can't be just he has like a mask on, because the way he talked, it was like people
No, yeah.
smile to do this thing, not like I need to learn how to smile in
Yeah,
this.
he said, I've read, like, in order to win people over, you have to smile.
He's a sociopath.
I think he's either a robot, he was created in a lab, or he's an alien.
Write
I
that
think he's
down.
none of those things. I think he's just...
And by lab, like it can just like ninja magic, you know, something has created a new creature, individual thing. You know.
So would you count a Jinchuriki as created in a lab?
I don't think that one's created in a lab.
Ninja
'Cause, like,
magic.
that's like you're taking a demon and possessing it into something
I
else.
think what happened was we finally
But, like-
developed Gaara, and now we've introduced a whole other guy that can't
Replaces
deal with
Gaara.
normal
Yeah.
Human emotion.
But like, what was fighting Guy's team? Those guys would be more of like created in the lab. Like they were like not humans, but if like you took one of them and then had to try to teach them emotion and to act like a person, like they were just like mirroring and copying what they were doing, right? Imagine having to take one of them and turn them into a person. I would count that as being like created in the lab. Like that's like ninja magic stuff.
Okay.
If that's reasonable. I'm gonna write down. Lab.
So he's everything but a normal kid with
Alien.
that can't emote.
Robot.
Yeah. Some kind of spy thing because he was wearing a Leaf Village band, but he clearly wasn't in the Leaf Village.
It looked like he was on a bridge. So, like, is this where they're heading?
We're going to the Tenchi Bridge in the village hidden in the grass.
So
in
is that what this
10
place
days
is?
or something.
Is this a Tenchi bridge?
I have no idea.
I only know one bridge, and his name is Naruto.
What?
I know another bridge.
Do you remember Naruto
It's
Bridge?
called Aang.
I do.
Dang.
Also,
Bridge between the natural and the spirit world.
why is Sai's master's face all fucked up? He's got like a scar on his chin. He's got a thing over his eye.
Sai
He's
did it.
dressed. Like, is that, did Sai do that to him?
During training?
Yeah.
Or he fell.
You
You feel?
Maybe the explosion in the lab.
When they made him.
Maybe.
Yeah, robots are dangerous to turn on.
So you think he's Mewtwo?
I don't know. It's just like the thing, as old as he is, to be like, I read that emotion is like you have to smile and stuff. I'm like, how old is Naruto?
You remember Gara, though, right?
What about
When
him?
we first met him, he was all edgelord weird, too.
Well, yeah, but I don't think he didn't know how to smile.
He was.
just didn't want
Come
to
on, you
smile.
gotta
He
get
didn't
into
care
that.
about smiling, you
Yeah.
know? Like, it was more of like depression, not
Yeah.
like, I don't know what emotions are, you know?
Why would you care for anyone? Like, he did a lot of that type of stuff.
Sure. But I think, like,
Which I think is
then
just
once
suppression of
once it starts
emotion.
getting here, he's understanding and like
Yeah, he's
those
developed.
emotions and stuff happen. This guy's like, I read it. Like there's no way I would have learned this from
Yeah.
just living my life.
Well, I
which
think-
is why I think that his life has started more recently.
I think he's been treated not as a child, but as a weapon his whole life. And that's
Maybe.
why he doesn't have the same like social cues and understanding.
So like you want to go more of the idea of like he was a Jinchuriki who has been like locked away in a cell away from people because he was a monster.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
The internet says that at the beginning of Shippuden, Naruto's 15.
15. Oh, 15 years. I think people understand how to smile. Right? Or at least what a smile is.
Unless you were raised in a spot where smiling is weakness.
Yeah, there was a
Like chimpanzees.
there was a 47-year-old guy that they found in the Amazon that didn't know women existed.
It's a lot of masturbation.
Tarzan.
Or no.
Never mind.
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
I was gonna say, they talked about paintbrushes. This kid has a paintbrush. I'm assuming maybe this is part of, calligraphy, martial arts has a big thing in Japan.
Flowing from one movement to another.
Yeah. Is that going to be part of his power base? Is he
He had
gonna
a sword too, right? Or was it just like a
Well-
big paintbrush?
Yeah,
Could be both.
it could
could be
be
double-ended?
it could be that he's making a comparison to his talents of making blood spatter with a sword to
Dex- yep.
a paintbrush.
Dexter.
Wait,
Yeah.
double-ended. Double-ended sword?
On one side is
Double-ended
a sword,
paintbrush.
on the other
No,
side
I
is a
think he-
paintbrush.
I
A
think he's
double-ended
just-
sword paintbrush.
Yeah.
I don't think it has to be double-ended. I think he's just
Because I thought that was a sword on his back.
no, I think it is. I think he's just doing art with a sword and he's using
Motherfucker
blood
talks
as
about
paint.
a paintbrush. Where's your paintbrush? Right before he's like, you're going on a
I
mission.
mean, he's got it in like his pouch.
You know, a pouch, paintbrush, maybe?
That's his art pouch,
Yeah.
and then he has a sword on his
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
'Cause that's where you keep swords.
Usually. Yeah.
I mean,
Or
it's supposed to
at
be
your
hard to
hip.
pull them.
Well, yeah, like,
usually
yeah,
you do
he's
that, but people do that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a short enough blade. It's okay to do.
maybe you're just traveling.
Or if you have a split sheath.
Like it splits halfway up, and it just holds it otherwise. Yeah.
I like Lady Tsunade's line about Naruto.
That's what I meant.
It makes everyone he meets want to bet on him, which is just a funny line from her because she's a notorious,
Gambler.
terrible gambler.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause, like, I was thinking about it, and like, everyone's giving Naruto all this credit. I was like, what did he do? But then it's like, well, he like converted Lady
Yeah.
Chiyo, kind of in a way, to like
Yeah.
do all these things.
He convinced her.
It was part
Right.
of what
Yeah.
his life had been that
Yeah.
she had heard. It was the tears hitting her face. And then he's in front, you know?
Yeah.
And how much he cared for this guy who used to be his enemy, and the leaf and the sand have been enemies. and it's like this is what we could have been this whole time. You know?
Yeah, that's what he did.
That's what he did. Yeah. So I like that.
That's good.
I also really enjoyed that like Naruto and Sakura both like waited by the grave a little longer. But then even still, Naruto left and Sakura still stayed a little more. Because even though it's like, well, what did Naruto do? Sakura was there for so much more.
Yeah.
And was an apprentice to like her greatest enemy, you know, kind of thing. So like for them to care about each other as much as they did in the short amount of time they had, I appreciate Sakura like being there, touching, and being the last one to leave.
She even is the one that saved Kankuro's life as well.
Yeah.
With the poison.
I really thought she was going to destroy the grave.
I know.
She didn't want this.
Yeah. I thought she might, but is it a little like Leaf Village centric of them to claim that their 3 ninjas are the greatest ninjas in the world?
Did they?
Well, the Sannin, right?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Because, I mean, there's other ninjas that I'm sure are really good.
Yeah.
Is that just... Is the Sannin, like, the 3 greatest of our ninjas?
The question I think you need to ask is where did the name come from? Did the Leaf Village grant them that name? Or did that name come from the enemies of the Leaf Village who were like, shit, it's the Sannin!
Yeah.
You know, like, run!
It's like, yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's like the Red Baron, was that named by the Americans?
Yeah.
Sure,
Or
yeah.
by the Germans?
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger won Mr. Universe, but I bet you out in the universe there's
The aliens didn't name him
way
that.
more jack dude. Looks exactly like Arnold, but better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it might
Usually
depend
Mr.
on
Universe.
exactly how the name came to be,
Maybe.
you know? It's like, what is it? The World Series? Is that what it is, right?
Yeah,
In
the
baseball?
World Series.
But that's just...
That's just
US,
the United States.
right?
Japan loves baseball. They have some of the best baseball players.
Yeah,
But they're
like,
not in the World
The
Series.
World Series, I feel like, should be like, let's bring Japan in here. I think
Yeah.
is, I don't know, there's like some southern countries and stuff too, I believe. Like
Popular in Cuba.
Cuba, that's what I'm thinking of. Cuba
Yeah.
and
Sure.
stuff.
But, you know, most of the best players from those countries end up in Major League Baseball. Because
Yeah.
that's where all the money is.
Exactly.
You know.
Because that's where the World Series is.
Yeah.
So, like, that one feels more of like, come on now, World
Yeah.
Series. So, which way is it? So, I don't know.
I also loved, even without words, having Guy Sensei be like really tired and kind of want to give up, and then you can hear it in his own head being like, "I will not give up. I will race them."
Yeah.
You know. And then Rock Lee's like,
I love the little
piggyback.
trolley, like not trolley, but
Just a little horn.
like truck horn. Yeah, like
So funny. He's so unapologetically him. I love it.
a training exercise. Excellent idea.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, oh, what's wrong with these guys?
But yeah, I liked this arc, and I'm excited for the next one.
I really like the end of arc party.
Yeah, the multi-ep story arc,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was so funny.
I like the handshake moment too.
Yeah.
The art there was really good on the individual faces and stuff too, I thought. I'm not sure if I like the sand thing. Like, I wasn't sure, like you said, like, oh, Lady Chiyo's spirit doing this. But I also felt like it was like Gara doing it, where it was like, shake my hand now.
I
you know?
don't think it was
Like,
Gara. I think it was Chiyo's. Like,
so, like,
her final wish of them to be the bridge between the 2 villages
it could be.
and
I
be a
feel like
better future for everybody.
My thought was just like, Gara's like, I will make you shake my hand. And I'm like, well,
Don't
now it
leave
feels
me
like it
hanging.
means less.
No.
You know? So,
You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
you guys just thought
Yeah.
it was more of like the nature is like the sand. But I felt like
Kinda,
was
yeah.
pulling his
It would have
hand
been
up.
cool if, like, on that side there was whirling sand, on this side there was whirling leaves.
Yeah.
There's no leaves in the desert.
It's like they're coming together.
It wasn't
That'd be
just
cool.
these two
I like
that
that.
have
Just
come
quickly.
together because of mutual trauma. It was like the world is healing itself in a way,
Yeah.
maybe.
Something that
And-
should have been generations ago.
In the past, if there's sand swirling next to Gara, like Naruto would be like, this is a bad time.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, this is nice.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Damn. If that's the end of the arc, we might have a new intro next time.
I have a new intro.
Hot damn.
I didn't think about that too.
Or damn.
Damn!
Or, we'll find out.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this reaction to Naruto. Since we have a new episode here every week, you should subscribe so you don't miss out on every week's episode. We talk about it, we enjoy it, and there's always more over at patreon.com/blindwave between our Raw Rider tier full length and our early access videos. So make sure you check out all of that. We'll see you guys next time.
I'm really nervous about the intro now.